Welcome back. In this task, we're going to start helping our client decide where to purchase office space for their business. In the last task, we covered how to import a dataset into BigQuery. By the end of this task, we will write a SQL statement to identify cities that align with our client's ideal temperature requirements, which is between 45 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Click on the plus sign to open a Compose New Query tab. We will start by writing a select clause. A select clause specifies which columns we want to include in the results. Because our client is interested in choosing a city based off of its average temperature, commute time, and happiness ranking, we are going to pull all these columns from our dataset. Type select city underscore name, comma, average underscore temp, comma, where average is abbreviated as AVG. There will be error messages as you type because BigQuery is checking the query syntax. You can simply ignore them until you have finished typing the query. Average, commute, comma, happiness underscore ranking. You can always click on the Cities tab, then Schema to look at the column names. Next, we will write a from clause. The from clause tells SQL which table we want to extract data from. So we'll add the table we have created earlier from city underscore data dot cities. Here, cities is the table that is in the city underscore data dataset. Notice how we're formatting our SQL query. This is best practice for readability. This is why we're using uppercase for SQL, keywords, and indentations. Now, we're ready to run this query. Press the Run option. You have just extracted each row of the dataset. You'll also notice all of the columns are those that you specified in your select clause. Congratulations! You just wrote a SQL statement to extract data from a table. Now, our client has specified that they are interested in purchasing the new office building in a city where the average temperature is between 45 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit. We can add this specification by using where. Where specifies criteria that must be satisfied for a particular row to be included in the results. So we will add this to the SQL statement where average underscore temp between 45 and 65. The between keyword specifies two values of a range. Here we mean 45 to 65 inclusive. So run this query by clicking on the Run option. There you go. You'll notice that we are only getting cities within this temperature range. Great work. Now, let's summarize what we did in this last task. Our goal for this task was to write a SQL statement to identify which cities meet our client's ideal temperature requirements. In the process of accomplishing this goal, we learned to use three SQL keywords. We used the select clause to specify the columns to be included in a request for data. We used the from clause to instruct SQL to extract data from a particular table. And finally, we use the where clause to specify the criteria that must be met from within a particular row. By the end of this task, we narrowed down 11 cities that meet our client's ideal temperature range. Now, we're not done yet. Before selecting the right city for our client to move to, we'll also need to consider the other requirements around commute times in the city and the city's happiness ranking. So, in the next task, we will take our search one step further and filter our results by the average commute time. Let's go to the next task.